A multi-million-dollar boost is coming to cities and towns all across the state, and there's a chance it could cut you a little slack on your taxes. A lot of it is earmarked for education to help many of the districts we've been telling you about night after night that are facing big cuts. NBC Connecticut's Jane Chaco explains what this means for Hartford schools, one of the districts with the largest deficit.
We deserve better, our teachers deserve better, and our futures deserve better.
That plea, common in many schools, is now being heard at the state level. Their answer, $170 million for education aid and another $100 million going to cities and towns.
A lot of our schools and a lot of our municipalities were going through complicated times. Inflation is hitting hard. Healthcare costs are hitting hard. The price of gasoline is making transportation a little more expensive.
Democrats and Governor Ned Lamont reached an agreement today that they say will help towns close school budget gaps and address finances without raising property taxes. Speaker of the House Matt Ritter said Hartford is getting a significant amount.
Hartford will get about $30 million in additional state aid from these two pots of money. That is a substantial increase from where we thought we could get.
Hartford school leaders are looking to close a $22 million deficit for this school year and get an additional $60 million for next year. Mayor Arunan Arulampalam is grateful for the state's help, but said the news is bittersweet.
It is a big step in the right direction. But we learned a couple months ago, 2-3 months ago, was that our deficit is a lot larger than we had expected.
Students and teachers spoke to that large deficit, saying the city should allocate more money to education. The mayor's proposed budget does not include that as of now.
In Hartford, it feels like our education isn't being taken seriously.
Just like you ask teachers and staff to do more, I know you can do more. So do that for the kids.
The mayor said the work on the city side is not done, with a month left until a budget needs to be adopted.
We are going to find ways in which we can contribute, and that's certainly not, raising taxes not out of the question in some, moderate amount, in a way that our residents can afford.
And tonight was the last chance for families and teachers to weigh in on the budget. And now it's up to the city council. And places like Hartford, Bridgeport, and Hampden with those big school budget deficits, they can use the state money to help in that area. But for towns in better shape, Keisha, they can use it to lower property taxes.
Which would be great news for property owners. Help us understand, Jane, this is a one-time boost, but in theory for a lot of these communities, it could help buy them some time as they try to work through years of shortfalls.
Absolutely, and all that comes from the pandemic. All these schools got COVID relief funds, and they used that for programs and positions, teacher positions that were very helpful for students. But now, since that money expired, it ran out, that's the struggle. That's the struggle that's been around for a long time, is trying to find new money to replace and pay for those programs.
Well, what strikes so many is that 6 years after the pandemic, we're still dealing with the fallout. Jane Chaco, thank you.